How was your job search when you got here?
My first job was easy to actually get. But from the first to the second, that's where the problem started. And I'm really glad that happened because it taught me so many things. And it helped me empathize with immigrants that come in. If I only got that first job and I didn't struggle through the second, I would have said, oh, it's the immigrants that are having issues.
So what jobs are we talking about?
Okay, so let me start with the first one. The first one, I was able to work as a management consultant for a consultant firm. I came in, I went to play volleyball one day, and I met someone who introduced me to, they invited me out for an event. I went for the event, and the person that was sitting next to me at an event said, oh, you need to meet my mentor. He owns his own consultant firm. At least maybe you can start learning about the industry since that's what you did in Nigeria. Oh, great. I meet the CEO of the company, the mentor that he introduced me to, and the guy literally says, we're about to post for a position. Would you be interested in that position? And that's how I got it. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting in meetings with board members. I was sitting in meetings with, executives, C-suite members.
So it all sounds good.
Oh, it was awesome.
I thought we were talking about the bad experience.
Oh, wait, it gets bad.
Okay.
It gets bad. The vision was, okay, you're going to be one of the trainers, one of the consultants within the organization. But then it started as you're going to be one of the consultants. In fact, my first few sessions, I co-led the session with the CEO. But then as time went on, I just started noticing I was taking more of the back seat. Oh, just write notes, Oh, just type the email. And then it became, oh, you're in the corner office. And then it became, oh, you know what? We just want you to start making calls and cold calling companies for us. And then it became, oh, you're not needed within the organization anymore. All within a span of 6 months. So I went in with these big dreams, and we were talking succession planning, actually, when I first arrived. Within 2 months, we were talking succession planning. Oh, we're probably going to retire in a few years. So let's start putting plans in place for us to have new leadership. And you are someone that we see as going to be one of the new leaders.
So what happened?
I don't know.
And they will not tell you, right?
Till today, I don't know.
Yeah.
And there are many times where we lose opportunities. I know many immigrants that lose opportunities and still don't understand what went wrong.
I'm glad you touched this point because in Canadian society, especially when you're talking to people about people who have been here for more than one generation, they are very averse to getting conflict. Mm-hmm. And sometimes just telling people what is wrong with them mm-hmm. or why they're not a good fit or giving negative feedback is very uncomfortable for them.
Yeah.
For the person who is giving the negative feedback mm-hmm. because they think, oh, you might not like to hear that, but it's actually more painful for me to say it. And they will not say it. They will ghost you. Mm-hmm. They will exclude you. They will stop interacting with you, mm-hmm. but you will not know why. And you can't even change it. I learned to just get over it. Look, okay, people are going to love me. They're going to hate me. They're going to ignore me. I have to keep doing what I do best and try to become a better person. But you can't go back and, hey, what did I do wrong? They will not tell you.
You're so right. You're so right. In fact, when I interact with a lot of Canadians, I always ask people I give you free reign to tell me what needs to be shared. Please, just, if you can't figure out how to say it, say it. And on one end, I sort of understand what, you're right. It's a very risk-averse culture around that area. And then it's also a high suing culture. Here in Canada, a lawyer could take up a case without being paid because they know they're going to get a commission or a percentage of whatever the payout is afterwards. So I think sometimes, and I might be wrong on this is just me inferring and thinking through this, sometimes people would prefer, in case we get sued in the future by this person, in case this person claims discrimination or racism or whatever, I would prefer not to say anything than to say something that could be used against me in the future.
For a liability.
A liability issue. So people would prefer to just go through the motions, get rid of the person quietly, and label it as whatever it is that cannot be. There was a point I was fired from a job once, and I called the VP of HR, and I said, I need feedback so I can grow as a person. What do I need to do better? And I'm not recording this. I'm not suing it. I want to learn for myself. And you could see the person was struggling to give me the messages, and he was trying to just ensure, I hope this guy doesn't sue us or record this, but I just simply wanted to learn and grow as a better person.